Hey, Facebook family. So, in light of the Halloween season coming up, I started thinking to myself, what kind of things am I afraid of? Is it spiders? No, not really. Snakes? Not so much. Clowns? No. More I thought about it and I started to, just really dive deep into what are, what does scare me? What are my biggest fears in life? And I think I can finally say without a doubt that my biggest fear is that some people in life, when their life is over, they are going to hear, "Depart from me, I never knew you." When you die and you have not accepted Christ, everyone, whether you have or haven't accepted God as your Lord and Savior, that everyone will stand before God and give an account for their life. And if you have accepted God, He sees you as His own. He will say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." And you will enter into the kingdom of heaven forever, for eternity with God. But if not, to hear the words, "Depart from me, I never knew you," is God turning away from you. Because you didn't accept Him for who He is. You didn't understand, you didn't believe, you didn't have faith like He's telling us we should in Him. And after those words, being sent down to eternal torture and torment in hell, I can't think of another thing that I would be more afraid of. And the fact that some people choose that life, some people turn away from God intentionally, it's overwhelming. So today we're going to read from the book of Revelation. It says, "And I saw a great white throne and the one sitting on it. The earth and sky fled from His presence, but they found no place to hide. I saw the dead, both great and small, standing before God's throne, and the books were open, and including the book of life. And the dead were judged according to what they had done, as recorded in the books." Reading that, knowing that some people will be turned away, it really makes us think, if we tried more here on earth, those who do know God, to share the word, to share our faith with others. Imagine if you were to win the lottery, you wouldn't hide that money. You wouldn't just say, "Nope, it's all for me. I'm going to keep it. No one else. I'm going to forget my family, forget my kids, my wife, my husband." No, you would share that with them. That is a great gift, and it would be a privilege to say, "You know what, brother, here's some money for a vehicle or a home, or go take care of your hospital bills," or whatever the case may be. You're going to share that because it was a free gift given to you, and it is such an amazing thing that you would be able to share that with others and make their life so much better. God and an eternal glory Himself, being with Him forever, is much better than any type of lottery you could ever win. I don't care if it's millions or billions. Imagine being in heaven and taking a further step into it. Imagine being in heaven and you're next to Paul, you're next to Peter, or one of Jesus's disciples that truly followed Him, that truly spread His word throughout all the nations, and we've written it down in Bibles that we're learning from it today. They've made a huge impact, not just Jesus Himself, but imagine standing right next to one of them and they say, hi, my name's Peter. And you go, "Hi, my name's John." And they say, "Yeah, this is it's such an amazing, exciting thing to be here in heaven, isn't it?" And you're like, "Wait, you're the Peter from the Bible. You're the Peter that I read so much about, that, followed Jesus, and you did all these amazing things, and you were one of Jesus's right-hand man." And he says, yeah, that's me. That's who I am. I did. I was able and gifted with the Spirit of God to do a lot of these amazing things, giving all to God to glory. that's who I am. But who are you? You know, well, what did you do on earth? What are you known for? What are they going to write down about you? Who did you lead to Christ? Who did you tell your faith to? And you say, well, I went to church on Sunday, and one Sunday, I heard a really good message from the pastor, and I accepted Christ. But after that, I just kind of lived my life very mediocre. I was on the fence the rest of my life, and I didn't really do too much. I didn't use all the things that God gave to us. Knowing that you could have reached hundreds of thousands of people through the technology that I'm using right here, or face to face, or whatever the case may be. We're given so many things in this time that we can use for good, but the devil likes to use it for the opposite. But to have that conversation with somebody and say, I didn't do all that I could have done, would be extremely disappointing. And then imagine hearing the person next to you being told, "Depart from me, I never knew you." And you thinking to yourself, that was my neighbor, that was my buddy, that was somebody I went to church with, that was somebody I worked with, that was somebody on earth that I had known for half of my life or all my life, and I never shared the gospel with him. And now he is being turned away, and he will go to hell for eternity to suffer. I just can't think of a worser fate, especially as a friend, or a sibling or a family member, knowing that you could have done something about it. It's just, I understand it can be tough, but I know that in those tough times, God provides. He equips the call. He doesn't call the equipped. He doesn't say, okay, well, once you reach this, and this status, and once you learn this, this trick or this hack or this trait or this skill or whatever, then I will call you to do something. No, he says, you are called, you are my child. I'm asking you and telling you and commanding you to go out and to share the good news, the gospel with all the world, and I will give you what you need. I know it can be tough, but I know he will provide. He can come through, that even in the midst of the storm, he will calm it. He has the power, the ability, the strength. He created every single one of us. I know he can give us exactly what we need to fight through those difficult times if we just allow him and trust him to do so. So I hope y'all take away something from this and can really just sit back and think what your life will be like, and the stories you will get to tell in heaven. Is it something that you will be proud of, or is it something that you'll want to just hide in the corner and not really bring up too much? Thanks, guys. See ya.